First down, dog.
All right, West Industry Athletics Thanksgiving special mini episode.
Special edition.
It's a good holiday, right?
I like it. You don't have to give gifts to anybody.
Yeah.
That's a benefit.
That is a benefit. You don't have to think too hard on it.
A lot of cooking.
For
It's a
you?
lot of
Only if
eating.
you're
Yeah,
hosting.
what do you mean for me?
You're
Yes, for me.
cooking?
I'm always cooking.
I know. You are a good cook.
What do you cook? What's your favorite thing on Thanksgiving?
Oh, look at this.
Jesus Christ, Katie, you taking over the fucking host of this show? I love it.
I'll tell you, last year I did smoke a turkey, and it was fucking delicious. Smoked
Yeah?
it for about, I think it was
Smoked a turkey.
about 7 or 8 hours.
Like outside.
Yeah.
In
Well, we
what?
couldn't do it inside. It smelled kind of funny, so we had to move it outside. Yeah.
Smoke is different than fried, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Fried is with oil, deep fried in oil, and smoking is just cooking with low and slow at 225 degrees. Some little charcoal briskets in there, but more importantly, the wood. Get that nice smoky wood flavor.
You
It's
host
that
the
turkey.
Thanksgiving every
Yes,
year.
I do.
That's your deal.
Nah, the last 2 years we did.
Okay.
Usually we
All
don't.
right. Tough holiday to host.
Yeah, it is.
Thank God I don't do it. I'm a visitor.
So Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey's your favorite part of the meal?
No. Oh, no way.
What is it? Bud Light?
Yeah, absolutely. Bud Light?
Don't
I-
say cranberry sauce.
No, it's all about sides.
Yeah.
Wait.
Turkey's turkey. Yeah, other than smoking it, deep frying it, like turkey's turkey. Give me the
Okay.
sides. I'm all about the
And
sides.
I only have it once a year. I literally eat turkey once a year.
On Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving.
Same.
You mean like
That's it.
fresh turkey?
Yeah, like a turkey.
You have turkey sandwiches throughout the year.
Not really,
Like
but
cold cuts?
I don't really.
Wow.
Me neither. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
I would go chicken.
Can we bring it back to the cranberry sauce because I need to know this? Do you eat like real cranberry sauce?
I don't eat any cranberry sauce.
Okay, for the other people in the room.
You like the
Do you
canned
eat-
one?
I love the can one.
Yeah,
With-
of course.
With the outline
With the
of the
outline
can.
of the can.
Yeah.
You don't mash it up so you don't see that? Like, you gotta. It's
mean-
terrible like that.
Depends on who's coming over, you know?
Okay.
I like slicing it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Slicing it up and putting it on like a sandwich the day after is really nice.
I don't think you need cranberry sauce because you got the gravy. It's like the only
Yeah.
time of year you got the gravy.
I like both.
That's a crazy
You sound
statement.
like Seinfeld.
Well, I mean,
I like both.
What's the deal with
what's
cranberry
the deal
sauce?
with the cranberry sauce?
All right, so Trip, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side dish then?
Oh, it's mashed potatoes. Nice, easy. I'm an Irish guy. I love my fucking potatoes. Give me a nice
Cheesy, baked? What?
Oh, just give me regular potatoes.
Regular
Not
potatoes.
too lumpy. Don't give me grandma's lumpy ass potatoes. Fucking suck.
All right, Katie, what's your favorite side dish? Is it the canned cranberry?
No. So I always make candied yams
With the marshmallows?
with the marshmallows.
Very
course,
sweet.
it's
Very
true.
sweet.
Those
I
are
can't
nice.
get into those just
No?
because. No, I'd rather have the mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes your favorite?
No.
Are you Irish? too?
My favorite. No. Oh, well, like centimeter Irish. My favorite is super lame. Another thing I don't have is stuffing, but I don't want your sausage in my stuffing, and
Yeah.
I don't want your fucking cranberry bits in my stuffing. I just want old fashioned, probably stovetop
Wow.
stuffing. I
Yeah.
never have it. I only have it on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
That's my favorite.
Not the homemade stuff. It's too.
Nope.
It's too much, right?
No, it's too much.
Yeah.
Remember those old
Like
stovetop
celery in
commercials?
it?
No, I don't want any.
yeah.
I don't want
Don't put
anything.
celery in
Yeah,
anything
that's too
ever.
much. I like the stovetop too, but my cousin makes some good homemade.
I like sausage and stuffing.
Oh God, it's a
too
totally
much.
different
It
meal.
overpowers it.
Yes, completely. What's your favorite?
I like the green bean casserole.
Oh shit! You know what? I love.
With the
I love
fried
my
onions
mom's.
on top?
Yes, yes.
And the mushroom soup in it?
Love my mom's, but I haven't had Thanksgiving at my mom's in years.
Yeah.
But that is
Seems like a different podcast.
delicious. You don't want to talk about it.
Kurt, welcome to the couch.
Let's talk about your mom and Thanksgiving.
This is
What
a weird
happened?
question I wrote down, and I'm regretting writing it down. White or dark meat?
White.
White.
Yeah, right? It's
White.
simple.
White.
I mean, I usually do like I like legs, but I think a turkey leg is too big. Like people who go to baseball games and eat turkey legs.
Oh, that
at
is the
Yankee
most
Stadium,
vile thing
I
ever.
think it's disgusting.
It's aggressive.
Wait, but the ones at Disney are so good.
I was
A
gonna say.
smoked turkey leg.
I almost threw up watching somebody at Disney eating that. It was fucking horrendous. It was these two little kids and these two, a mother and a father. We were at one of the stunt shows for Indiana Jones, and they were just hammering these turkey legs, and it was like I went to vomit.
It's really nice that you guys have money to go to Walt Disney World. Anyway,
Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World, yeah.
Wait, fun fact about Catherine. I did an internship at Disney World.
Did
did
you?
you really?
Were you a
did.
character?
Were you a character?
Please tell me you were a character.
No, you have to like audition and stuff for that. No.
That
I
place
worked
is a
at
machine.
Epcot. It is a machine.
And also create some of the best talent in the business world.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And they own everything.
They own everything.
So you went through that whole customer service experience and what you have to do. Like that's
and
fucking.
what nail polish you have to wear. You can only have one earring. You have to point with 2 fingers, whole thing.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
It's
kind of cool. What's with the 2-finger thing?
On
It's
that
less
topic,
rude. I don't know.
Nice.
Who's the drunkest on Thanksgiving at your house? Is it you?
Nowadays,
Yeah.
it would be me if I went over the limit.
What does that mean?
I'm pretty much one of the only ones
So
that
it's you.
really drinks.
Yeah.
So it's always you.
Kinda. Used to be my Uncle Phil, but
Phil?
it would be
Phil
me.
Connors?
It would be me, but I don't get to that limit. Maybe.
Katie, anybody that stands out? Uncle Jim, Uncle Bob, Grandma
No,
Ethel. Everybody keeps it
probably-
cool
No.
because I can't wait
It's
to get
just
to this
not
guy.
me. It's not me. But usually one of like my older cousins. I'm the baby of the first cousin, so everyone's older. So usually them. And it's usually, there's always drama.
Oh, there's drama at
Always.
Thanksgiving.
Love it.
Oh.
Love
It's a
it.
big Italian family. There's always someone yelling at
Love it.
somebody.
Love it.
And that's just them saying hello.
Loaded question. Who's the drunkest at your house?
You're Irish.
I feel like I could actually guess this for you.
Okay, please do.
I'm gonna go with Donald McNeely, the
No.
second.
Not usually. Because he's
The third.
He usually stops
The
in.
fourth.
No, he's the third. The fourth better not be drinking yet. He's in 6th grade. But the third is a fall down drunk. But he usually he doesn't come around. He comes in for an hour and then he's out.
The third is a fall down drunk.
I would say probably myself.
Nice.
Well, it's at your house too, so you don't have.
That was
worry
just
about
last year.
anything.
Usually we're elsewhere. But I'm not driving for the most part.
Are you off
so-
on Fridays?
No.
Oh,
No, I don't think I've ever been off on that Friday.
it's a rough Friday to go to work.
That's a great Friday to go to work. You don't have to deal with any of the bullshit. Because if you're off, you feel like maybe I should go shopping. Maybe I should do
So
this.
nobody
maybe I
does
should-
shit at work on that day?
Nobody does anything because
Okay.
pretty much everybody's closed. So you
Gotcha.
just go in there, you catch up on all the bullshit. This is what I've always done in any job I've ever had. And you just catch up on your shit. And you don't have to be pressured with like, oh, I would love to go to those Black Friday sales, but I got to work.
Right.
Or, I would love to do this, but the Christmas decorations, sorry, I got to work.
I pushed them off for a couple days. What about you?
Yeah, what's going on there?
You know, it's funny.
Isn't it a big Irish guy? I'd like to hear about yours.
I usually bookend those days with my drunk days.
What,
Like-
you go out amateur night?
Yeah. I mean, historically, not like I was saying to Katie before, it's like I haven't really enjoyed Thanksgiving in a long time because like I'm always hungover on Thanksgiving, like ridiculously hungover from
Like from
nights at
Mulcahy's?
Mulcahy's. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
those were great
And
nights.
then usually,
Wow, I'm okay.
like what?
I said, wow, I'm okay.
Yeah. So it's a
college
vibe.
college
Train
hoodie
ride
night.
over.
It's a vibe.
College hoodie night.
Yeah.
You go to Mulcahy's the night before Thanksgiving. Everybody's there from college
It's straight
in
up
their
amateur
college
night.
hoodies. Yeah, it's
straight
amazing.
up amateur night. I haven't been out on a Wednesday before.
I've worked in the
Thanksgiving
restaurant
years.
industry. I worked a lot of Thanksgiving Eves. Killer money night. Everyone
Oh,
just
yeah.
throws money
It's
around.
the
So
most popular night
Yeah.
out of the year.
it's
more
the biggest
than,
drinking night of the entire year.
Yep.
Yes, it's
Bigger than
more
New Year's
than.
Eve.
Thank you. Just took the words right
So
out of
Johnny
my mouth.
Parlay takes advantage of that,
Yeah.
and then
So-
your shit so.
And then
wrong.
Friday, like it's been a couple of like Long Island Championship games we talked about last time, where Smitty and I drank a bottle of Jameson at Hofstra
Each.
Oh boy.
together.
I guess you missed the McGorry's trip then too after that, huh?
I don't think
We went to a bar right
McGorry's. I
after
think we
that.
went to the Villager that night.
No, I was definitely at McGorry's.
I might have went to both. I don't really remember, but there's not like a memorable drunk at our Thanksgiving. Everybody keeps it like kind of together, or they're just in the same boat that I am, where they're so hungover.
Yeah, maybe
and, like
You're
next
just
day,
too
they're
drunk to
shit-faced
realize that
again.
everybody else is drunk. You're like, everybody's having a great time. Like, no, you're the only one having a good time. Put your pants back on.
It is nice as being somebody with a bunch of kids. It is nice that it is like one of the only holidays that is not a kid holiday. It's not for them.
Interesting.
They're kind of in the basement watching movies, or they're outside playing.
Yeah, get fucked. Let us hang out.
Yeah,
eat some
it's
food,
like
drink some beers.
the adults. It's one of the only holidays that has stayed that the adults sit at the table, drink, watch football.
I
Would you,
never thought of it like that, but that's so true.
Oh my god, yeah.
You don't have a bunch of
Because
kids.
they don't- I'm like, Halloween, what am I going to dress as?
right. Would you ever or have you ever gone to the parade in the city?
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've done that.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife made you go, right?
No, never with my wife.
Really?
George's wife.
Interesting.
Also a different podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's speaking of sitting down on the couch.
No, back when we were like in high school and college, we used to go. Yeah, I remember going.
Okay. Kurt, would you ever bring your kids to the parade?
I would, but I obviously haven't yet, so I might skip that.
But you're gone.
I don't know.
I feel like your wife's gonna have like a wild
Jen,
hair.
get him there.
We actually like watching it on TV.
Yeah.
It's it's like the only morning out of the year where I get to sit on the couch
Right.
and watch the parade.
Start drinking at like 10 a.m.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Wait,
sip it.
question. I don't know if any of you guys know this. You know March of the Wooden Soldiers?
Yeah,
course.
one of the scariest movies ever. Yeah,
Perfect.
it's one of the scariest movies I've ever
That's
seen.
on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yes, every year.
Yes,
Love it. Always watch it.
And
I think it's
that-
on right after the parade.
and I think the honeymooners at night.
Yes.
Love the honeymooners.
Love that.
Yes. That and New Year's Eve, the
Yes.
honeymooners. Love it.
100%. But March of the Wooden Soldiers is super scary.
Scariest environment imaginable. That's all I had to say.
Nice.
Scariest environment imaginable.
All right, lovely tradition. Another tradition, Thanksgiving football, right?
Absolutely.
Which is what we're here for. So we've got 3 of the fucking most awful games that have ever been put on, which I feel like is usual.
There isn't really any ever like games that
No.
you are really looking
Yeah.
forward to.
Mostly because the Lions and the fucking Bears have
Bears,
been
right.
terrible for forever.
And the Cowboys, and I hate the fucking Cowboys. They're
Yeah,
always on
it's-
too.
Yep. It doesn't make it easy to watch them because they're always on.
Yeah.
And then I want to watch the late night game, but by 9 o'clock I'm tired.
Because of the turkey.
Yeah,
Just a fan.
And
or
the beer.
or the beer.
The beer.
All right, so we got 3 games this week for Thanksgiving. We got the Bears going into Detroit. The Lions are 3.5-point dogs. We got the Raiders and the Cowboys. Cowboys are 7-point favorites in this one as of sometime this morning. And then we got the Bills, who are in a ridiculous tailspin, going to New Orleans.
with
New Orleans,
the weird spread.
4-point underdogs.
Yeah.
We're going to give one pick from everybody for this. And of the 3 of us who are here right now, who will be here next week, whoever loses has to wear the fucking pie hat. How about that? For next week's episode. Could be pie hat plus a jersey. We'll see.
It's nice, though.
So whoever loses has to wear the pie hat. All right.
Yes.
And this counts on the record. This one game.
Yeah,
counts
we'll
on
add it to the record.
right? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. The game
Okay.
we're going to pick live? Absolutely.
All right. Who wants to go first? Anybody? Anybody jumping in?
I'll go first
All
because I looked at it and I almost felt like it was the game that everybody is going to pick, and I kind of got nervous that everybody would kind of have similar picks. Las Vegas has been playing really bad lately, and I only know that because I've had to start David Carr in my fantasy league. And Dallas looked like garbage. But out of both games, I can't touch the Bill game. I can't touch the Detroit game. If Goff was playing, maybe I would have thought about going with Detroit because Andy Dalton's terrible. I am going to have to go the Las Vegas Raiders coming back, playing football like they should. I think Lamb's going to be out for Dallas. Cooper's definitely going to be out. We don't know about Zeke, even though Pollard could run. I just think it's a game that I think it'll be a game. I think it's one of these matchups that will actually be a game. I have, faith that they will come back and play better football than they have the last 2 weeks. I mean, what did David Carr say? He put all the blame on himself after this week, after another miserable outing. I'm going to take points. It's the highest spread out of any game this week. I'm going to take the 7 points and go Raiders with my turkey hat on.
That surprises me.
It surprises you.
Yeah, because I believe it's like 85% of the bets so far this week are on the Cowboys. People are loving the Cowboys.
I don't know why they're loving
Thinking
the
they're
Cowboys.
going to bounce back.
There's nobody there.
I know why.
You
gonna be
think
Gallup.
they
Maybe
you
it's-
think they cover the spread though?
I don't know. If I was going to pick that game, which I'm not, I would take the Raiders too. Just because
Okay.
it does make me nervous. However, Raiders are 1-5 in the last 6 games on field turf.
So
That's true stat.
I get it. I just think they have to turn it around at some point. They have to turn
But
it
the
around.
Cowboys are going to rebound. No, like that's what
I don't
that's
think
what I'm worried about. Is I don't know.
So many injuries, though.
Right.
So
I
many
understand that,
injuries, and they're going to – I think there's going to be points all over the board. I think it's going to be back
Really?
and forth, back – yeah, I do.
Because Raiders have been playing a bunch of unders. They've been playing.
I think they're going to – I think both teams are going to score.
Michael Parsons is a fucking animal.
He
by the
is.
way.
Yes, he is.
That strip sack he had, I
but he's
basically
dog.
jumped out of my balcony on that one.
can I jump
love seeing
in
that.
since I'm picking this game?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so this makes me feel sick. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Raiders.
Look
Oh
at
my
this.
Wow.
Look at
I
this.
did not
I
see that
know.
coming.
No, not at all. I'm shocked. That's awesome.
I can't believe I'm saying that because the last time I was here, I'm still on board with Zach. I am, but they were messy last week, super messy last week, and they may win. I'll take them to win, but I don't think they cover
Cover,
the
okay.
7.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the Raiders. Also, fun fact: Dallas. 2 things. Dallas is 1-9 against the spread in the last 10 years
On
On
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
on Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And not that this has anything to do with anything for us, but I'm going to just say my fun fact because
Sorry, we
you're
let
always about the stats.
we let
And
him
I don't
say
know
fun facts
where
all the
he
time.
gets the stats from because I tried really hard to think of to look up some crazy stats.
Okay.
Don't know where it happens. But just for everyone else betting, completely not relevant to this, but since 2015, all of the games on Fox go over.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like it.
Love it.
See,
Over
look
the
at me.
points.
Points. Points.
So that's
Okay.
why I think the points are definitely going to happen, but I just don't know if they cover the spread. So
I hope the
Raiders.
turkey hats come true here. Turkey hats are on the same
Me
same
too.
page here.
All right, family play on that one. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first? Or are we
Yeah.
picking the same team?
I think we're picking the same team.
Give me the Detroit Lions plus 3.5.
Wow.
I have no stats whatsoever on this game. There's some noise that Jared Goff's going to play on Thursday, and I think he's going to play.
If he doesn't, what's the quarterback's name?
Tim Boyle.
Okay, good job.
Don't mess with me.
Don't
Um,
mess with me.
Actually, I got a stat right here. I'll always bet against the Ginger, and Andy Dalton fits that bill.
I got fucked by a ginger. I think it was 4 weeks ago in 2 games.
Wait.
2 separate
I didn't-
gingers.
I
okay?
Thank God you kept going.
I wasn't sure where that
Yeah.
was going either.
Thank God you kept going with that. I
I
just,
told you about the red cow story, right? We talked about that.
yeah. The Lions did me right last weekend, and
Yes,
we
it
can't
did.
get away from them on the show. I can't get away from them on the show. Going back to them this weekend, they're gonna get a win. It's gonna happen.
They're due.
They're due.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I love the Lions on Thanksgiving. I really do.
But
I
they
do-
never. I
never
didn't
win.
look up the stats. They're never even close.
Yeah. I know.
Because everybody loves the
know.
Lions on Thanksgiving because that's what they know, and it's never close.
All right, give me the Lions in 3.5 against the Bears at home.
Yeah.
We're actually other question I had for about kind of like Thanksgiving question. Is John Madden still alive?
Yes,
Never hear about him
He's
anymore.
one of my memories.
they're
Giving
doing
out those
a
turkey legs.
They got on Christmas Day is going to be a documentary about him.
Oh yeah,
It's called All Madden, and they've been doing it on ESPN. They like releasing commercials. It's gonna be in the same vein as like a 30 for 30.
nice.
Interviewing a lot of people. They're going to talk about the video game. They're going to talk a lot about his career. Like they had a whole section with Bill Belichick the other night on the I think it was Thursday night they played or Monday night, whatever. And he talked about coming up as an assistant and like a nobody watching
Yeah.
Madden and being on the sideline. You know, watching him across the sideline. Talk about his presence. So and then they interviewed Madden about the upcoming thing. So confirmed alive, and I can't fucking wait for that.
I love
That's
him.
cool.
I love
Madden
him.
and Summerall. That was the crew.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's
Love
the
him.
that's one of the things I remember most about Thanksgiving.
That's what I
Pat
was gonna say
Summerall
when
was
you brought
always
that up.
so even keeled.
Yep.
Called a great game, and then Madden had just that electric.
Yeah, he was
boom,
great.
you know, he's crazy. He's a crazy person.
the turkey legs.
You literally put a crazy person in the booth with like the most mundane guy, and it fucking worked. They nailed it
Yep.
with those two.
Turkey legs was one of my biggest memories.
Yeah.
Like when he and it was always 5, right? Wasn't it like a weird 5 or like 6
Yeah,
or
because
something
you would
like
do
that?
the Turk,
Yeah,
Turducken.
turducken. Right,
Turducken.
right.
had like 8 legs on it.
It's great.
And now they have the Troy Aikman's got some stupid thing, and then they got the Iron Turkey or whatever. They kept trying to replicate it. It's not working.
Not
Troy
working,
Aikman's
not
got
the
like
same.
a golden jar of pomade that he like gives out on Thanksgiving.
What's his nickname? Joe Buck just said he had a nickname. Ache Ball.
Yes,
That's a terrible nickname.
Ache Ball. Yeah, it's an awful
it's
nickname.
like a party nickname.
Yeah. Is
Sounds
there
like
something going
after
on
the
like
party.
Thursday nights when they meet with the team, they do their interviews, and then they go out?
That's Johnny Parlay on Thanksgiving. He's got 8 balls.
All right, Trip, give us the Thanksgiving pick.
All right, so Thanksgiving favorites.
I hate actually letting him go last because he's not going to pick either one of these.
Good, then we'll have
Since
steak in each game.
2005, Thanksgiving favorites are 32-14. They're hitting at 70% since 2005. So I'm going to go with a Thanksgiving favorite, and this will be the last time. If they don't cover, this is the last time I'm picking this team for the rest of the year or picking a game that they're in.
I don't believe you. I don't.
You shouldn't.
I don't believe you.
I am taking the Buffalo Bills,
Okay, good.
-4 at the New Orleans Saints.
Good.
It's a scary game. I'm nervous about the Saints being home, but I think the Bills are a good fucking football team, and I think this is the game. If they don't get right here, I'm writing them off. They're done. I'm putting them in the done pile. Get out of here. I think they get right here. I think they go big. I like points in this game a lot, but I'm going to take Josh Allen to have the rebound game, to get back in that MVP discussion that we've been talking about. He's so fucking good. This is the game. Short week, less time to think about how terrible you played last week. Give me the Buffalo Bills -4.
Yeah. If they don't win here, they're in trouble.
Yes.
They're in big trouble.
They're in trouble already.
They're already in trouble. Pats are in first place.
I know.
All right, so losers doesn't matter. If you lose, you got to wear some sort of one of these hats that you guys are wearing.
I think
The
the,
pie.
I think the
because
cherry
we're
pie is
already
the way to go.
wearing
the
turkey.
pie.
Oh, there's multiple pies.
There is
Is
this.
that pecan? Pumpkin.
I don't know.
I was saying
Pumpkin, probably, right?
I mean, I know pies. That's
It looks
pumpkin.
like a nipple on top. What's going on there?
Never do
It's
that again.
whipped cream.
Please don't ever do that again.
Oh,
All right, so to wrap up the Thanksgiving thing, anybody got most memorable Thanksgiving Day games? I'm going to go first because I got a good one. It's a Jets one.
Oh boy.
Of course it is.
How can it be memorable?
I'm going to tell you how it's memorable. It's probably one of the most memorable Jets games of all time.
Bet you they didn't win.
The year was 2012.
set the stage. Here we go.
Set the stage.
Jets,
2012
Patriots.
Sanchez?
So
Jets Patriots.
not a Lions, not a Cowboys game. Thursday night game, Thanksgiving. New England Patriots won 49-19.
Oh my God.
Blow out the Jets. Rex Ryan was the head coach. Mark Sanchez was the quarterback.
This was the butt fumble?
And there was a butt fumble.
No.
Yes.
Was it really the
That's
butt
the most
fumble?
That's my number one most memorable Thanksgiving Day game, and my number two was like it snowed in Dallas or something.
That's when that era started.
You know, it's funny that you say snowed in Dallas. That's one of mine. I think they were playing Miami.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. Man, I can't believe that was the butt fumble.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
I must have fell asleep because that game
I
was
can't
out of
believe it
control.
was that long ago, and I miss that Jets team.
Yo,
And it was
that Jets
that
team was
long
the
ago.
best.
So great that they
That's
missed
an
Mark
AFC
Sanchez,
Championship
right?
Jets game.
I loved Mark
Jets game, Jets
Sanchez.
game. He was the man.
He was the man. Whatever.
Took him to
The
two
man?
AFC
He
Championship
He was the
games.
man.
He took them?
Their defense took him to the AFC Championship. game.
Thomas Jones took them.
What about
Okay.
Chad Pennington?
Chad Pennington was
Most
good.
accurate quarterback in the history of the NFL.
I had his
Miami
jersey.
Dolphin.
Chad Pennington?
You have a Dolphin jersey?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You know what we haven't told the story about on this podcast is the year that we went to the Jets Colts playoff game when the Jets beat the Colts and Peyton Manning like 49-0,
That was good.
and half of our group of friends got arrested
Yes.
at the game for soliciting tickets.
You know, there's never any nice stories.
Spent the game in Jets jail.
The same game that Ryan Brennan bet $500 on the Colts to guarantee a Jets victory because he's that shitty of a gambler.
That's also the same game that Smitty, who was on the episode last week, tripped on a bottle of like vodka and fell down like 25 flights of stairs on the
Oh
upper
my
deck of
God, that's one of my worst fears.
It was one of those like he kept going. It's like, oh, he's gonna stop. No, he's gonna.
Really?
Oh, he'll eventually. No,
Rolled.
Just.
I thought he was going to go down to the next level.
Dude, at Shea Stadium, that was one of my worst fears when I was a kid. Going down the red stairs.
Was it the high upstairs? Because the higher it is,
we
the
call it-
steeper
Oh, yeah,
they are, and it's
yeah, we don't
scary.
sit on the 50-yard line.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else got a Thanksgiving Day
I got
game?
one. I was 18 years old. It was 1998. That's how old I am.
You drinking a Bud Ice?
Probably, or a Red Dog.
Oh,
or a Red Dog. Just because they had fun facts under the caps. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers, Detroit Lions.
Of course it was.
And it was an overtime game, and it was the one where Jerome Bettis, I don't know if he said that he called heads, and the ref
Yes,
thought he
yeah,
called
yeah.
tails or whatever, but I remember just going back and forth with my brother being like, this is ridiculous. I can't believe they ended up not getting the ball. Detroit went off, scored a field goal, and it was back before both teams could touch the ball, and they lost that game. So that was memorable just because of the conversation with my brother back and forth. And the other one I remember, I don't remember the game, but it was what you brought up before. I remember snow in Dallas. I think they were
my
playing
game,
Miami. It was Miami, right? I just remember snow in Dallas being like, oh, that's so weird. It's snowing in Dallas. But I don't know if that was like 92 or something like that. I don't know when that was.
Had to be like late 90s.
Late 90s, you think? I don't know.
Still in I think we were in high school.
Katie got one.
No,
the butt
I
fumble.
don't actually, but I like the butt fumble.
Yeah, it would be the butt fumble. I honestly can't believe that was a Thanksgiving
Crazy,
game.
right?
It's great.
I got two. First one is the aforementioned Dallas game. Miami at Dallas in the snow. I didn't know it could snow in Dallas.
No,
I
nobody
think it was in middle school then, high
Yeah.
school. Leon Lett
It's so funny
That's
you
right.
say
covered
that
a fumble.
because I thought like that was the playoff game where Leon Lett. Didn't Leon Lett?
He
like,
did it twice.
did it twice.
He's done it twice,
Yes.
right. So he did it against Miami at the Thanksgiving game in the
Yep.
snow. Recovered a fumble, ran
Wasn't
it
he,
back,
like,
started
holding it out?
celebrating,
Yeah,
and I forgot who it was. Chased him down, knocked the ball out, recovered the ball. Miami got the ball back. Second game,
Mark Dupree.
no, definitely not.
Super duper.
Mark Duper, that was back in the 80s, dude. Second game was the Turkey Bowl back in 08, I believe it was. I threw for 3 touchdowns.
Oh God.
I had 11 tackles.
I'm like turkey ball. Huh?
Turkey bowl.
We played over at Farmingdale College. I was fucking lights out at defensive end.
Bye.
I was a dual threat.
A dual threat. That's great.
All right.
So out of all the Thanksgiving games, there was like about 2 or 3 that everybody
Yeah,
have
they're still
memories
talking
with.
about my game, by the way.
Oh, and I do want to bring up the we talked about this out before. I found out. Do you know how long the national anthem was a couple of years ago when Aretha Franklin did it in Detroit? Does anybody remember that? It was
How long it was?
How long?
5 minutes?
It was 4 minutes and 34 seconds. And I'll never forget when she started it out, she was just playing the piano, and I just stared at the TV. And it was right after the parade was over. I stared at the TV, and I was like, whoever bet the over on this is winning a lot of money today. They already got it.
Ridiculous.
4 minutes, 34
4:30.
seconds. Yep.
Do you remember the greatest national anthem on Thanksgiving Day?
On Thanksgiving? No.
In Dallas. Creed.
Creed
did the national anthem.
is terrible.
And then he did Higher at halftime.
Oh, my God.
Bro.
Scott Stapp was amazing.
You're awful.
His
you just
hair
lost
was
so
flowing.
many
All right,
points.
this episode's
my
over.
God. Can we cut the cameras?
This
and
episode's
everything
over.
right now?
YouTube that video right now and tell me you don't get chills watching
Holy
Scott
cow.
Stapp at halftime.
This episode's over.
Download a
Talk
Pearl
about
Jam episode CD.
Creed. All right, that's a wrap on the Thanksgiving mini episode.
I might wear this hat for the real episode.
Yeah, every
No,
time
please
you
don't.
move, it's hitting
Yeah,
the
hit
Oh,
it.
all right.
flag.
Take the hat off. Happy
All right.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
First
everybody.
down, dogs.
Ralph's coming.
Take it deep.
First down, dog.